Hello there YouTube, it's Sibbles and Bits back at it again with a continuation of our Arcanium run. So, just a little heads up, working on a little bit of production value here. I recently purchased a new microphone and currently still working that out. That's not what's going on right now. So, around the weekend I'm going to try and get a couple videos out of just like playing random games. And if you want, you can go ahead check those out, sort of give me feedback on how the mic is sounding, and we can probably work on that day by day. But it's a like legitimate mic, not a headset mic. It's a Blue Yeti, and it is kicking my ass trying to make it sound good. So, as to not like, I don't know how to say this, disestablish the audio integrity of this run, I swapped back over to my headset, and so we're going to be talking with that for this video and hopefully the next one, because we won't die, knock on wood. And anyways, that's just what's going on there. We'll go ahead and get back into the run. This run we're doing some, well, I mean, it's typical Drakah, really. If you were to do constructed Drakah, I'm pretty sure that you would take Cleanse ult on either Angorn or Celeste. I would personally prefer Celeste over Angorn, but it still works out. I mean, in this setup, I'm actually happy that Celeste has some damage in her ulti, and Angorn doesn't, because that's how I would want those rolls to look anyways. But Drakah is basically base deck, and you might be wondering like how we were able to push 3 shards in Act 1, or we're about to push 3 shards in Act 1. Well, we got Cursed Ritual, which is, you know, like, not necessarily the easiest as far as, like, complex difficulty ultimate for Drakah, but it's definitely the easiest if you can get it to work. And again, in Constructed, you're generally going to take somebody with Cleanse, maybe even 2 people, who knows, and they're just going to keep wiping off all this this business that Drakah is putting on them. We got like Threat 4, we were able to get Warlock Mantle, which is absolutely ludicrous, and then we bought Lost Medallion in the shop, which is going to allow us to, I actually don't want this on you, why did I do that? Lost Medallion allows us to just constantly pop out ultimates. We're getting some ultimates, like 2 ultimates a turn, and so we're just shuffling a whole crap ton of his Ritual Curses into his deck, and so he's just able to ramp that up really frickin' fast. And it's working out pretty well. And through Spellweaver's Gloves, we really don't need anything else in our deck. If we get Medallion turn 1, we're super happy. If we get Medallion turn 2, we're still happy. If we get Medallion turn 3, we're especially happy. But then we just keep copying, or using Spellweaver's Gloves to copy his, swept all the way over, his Ritual Curses, so that we can play significantly more than we normally should, and scale him up even faster. In a general 3-turn rotation, we're playing our ultimate like 4 times, which means that we're getting like 12 of these currently in there. And then, of course, those are being copied again. It's absolutely insane, honestly. The one thing that I would really like to get is on Angorn, which is going to allow us to pump that ultimate out even faster. And after we get this done, we're going to start doing the quest over here in Scorchlands, because, I mean, at this point, we don't care about the fact that tons of enemies, like, resist us at this point, because we'll literally just blow them up. It's almost a non-contest here. Anyways, we're doing our quest here because, excuse me, it gives us a shrine. And we still have 1 shrine in here somewhere. I'm hoping that it's easy to find. And we're hoping for the blue or red shrine that enables us to just spam ultimates. We can also pick up Stormcast Pendant while we're in here. We can run into Syndra's Devourer. This run can still pop off, and it's already been like popping off. I believe the title of the last video was I believe we've already won threat 8, and I honestly believe that. Anyways, we're going to take on the shard battle. It's still within 10 threat, so we're going to fight a normal enemy. I believe it still can be the wolf that we fought right here. I don't think that those are mutually exclusive, but if it is, again, like perfectly easy. If it's the spider is the one that I'm most worried about, we'll go ahead and we'll take a look at that. And anytime that you're debating if you should take a shard, you can look at all of the, here it is, Silkweaver Sildar. It's the deal 2 damage and apply root upon getting hit, tons of poison. Like, generally speaking, this shouldn't be a problem, but I really hate Web Trap. It's annoying, especially when we have such a squishy team like we have here. Our highest health unit has 40 health. Not so great, honestly. But we're going to go here anyways. And, oh, it's Fenrir. That sounds pretty freaking easy. Thick Skull, though, we cannot do because that is... I mean, that we literally wouldn't be able to apply Hex, and that's number one, or the only thing that we do. So we're going to have to fight him normal, which is probably fine. We could use that Oracle because we want to up-tier that, the Hex Staff. That is the Hex on hit, because it is not conducive to our strategy. But what are you going to do? Let's see here. We got Medallion turn 1, so, get stuffed. That's great stuff. We do have a bit of drama here, but it honestly shouldn't be that bad. The one problem with getting Medallion turn 1 is that we're going to take this Hex damage. There's nothing that we can do about it. But, like I said, it is what it is, right? And we might honestly, again, just go after these side lanes just to make this safer, because Brood Sentinel here is going to make this a pain in the ass. Like a huge pain. Anyways, we're going to go ahead. We always protect the chicken. I guess we can get a majority of you here. Yep. So he's a majority blocked. Let's try and face race this guy over here. And just gain a little bit of that. And do we block you? I think we honestly block you. And we definitely need another level. Because Celeste needs another... Oh, well, here it is, right here. Look at that. I'll even take this damage. Soothing Rain. A bit of ordering there, but it doesn't matter because it's not like we would have ran into any issue there anyways. We're actually going to lose our regen. I think this is the play. It's going to hurt, but what else are you going to do, right? This is quite unfortunate. Alright. I think Angorn's gonna die here. Not sure there's much else I can do for him. That's just so much damage. I could shift over Celeste into here. She could easily block that. That probably should have been where we put her in the first place because she can do more damage here. So that was a bit of a misplay. Otherwise, I could theoretically like pop on him. That'd be 20, 32. That's actually quite interesting. That might be the play there. It's a bit spiced, but we're fine. This man's dead this turn. We should probably wait on that. It's going to be nice because it's going to give us a safe lane. Don't mind me, I'm just calculating here. I don't think I want to pop you because then that's going to up your damage. So we're actually going to sit on this. Oh geez, did I how did that kill? I'm going to review the footage and see that that was absolutely ridiculous, aren't I? Dealt 6 damage. I thought it said that I was full blocked. Maybe it was exact lethal. I mean, fortunately, it really doesn't matter. If anything, it heals us. Just a little weird. Okay, so yeah, disrespecting Brood Sentinel made that a lot harder than it needed to be. I believe we take Wild Raiment here because, I mean, we could very well take, what is it, Moonstone Choker instead of Priestess Tunic. That would allow us to pivot into a pretty damn good shielding setup. However, Wild Raiment is probably just the right move to do here. And if we see Moonstone Choker again in the future, we can go ahead and grab that. Like, there's no reason to have Angor not do anything. Outbreak is cute. Life Drain is also a little cute. Like, it's pretty good because it's retained. I just don't know if we actually set him up well enough for this. Like, it's 9 healing, right? It's not bad. But if we're going to be going into Scorched Lands to finish up that quest, then we're going to go up against purple damage, and this isn't necessarily going to feel very good at all. We're not critting. We don't have any of that business. And it's not like us holding this card is actually going to give us much anything, but I suppose it's also not going to lose us much anything. But we generally speaking want to use all of our AP to scale up our ultimate. And I think that it's much more reliable for us to just give heal plus to Celeste, because this is going to heal for 8 plus, because she does have the means of getting like Spirit on her and stuff. That's so weird that we would take that over. Yeah, I'm just not impressed with Outbreak when we just have so many of our ultimate. Store 10 health to my heroes, please. I think we're going to go through here. Simply because that's going to be the most threat effective, as far as we can see at least. Defense leader. Let's transmute one artifact to a higher rarity. We've been talking about it. It's Time Worn Staff and their Stormcast Pendant. Good lord. Also, applying Vulnerable is kind of cute. Weak to all enemies per AP spent. This is actually a decision. So, if we want to go into a little bit more damage with Celeste, Ill's Spellbook will easily allow us to do that, because currently Angorn's going to be dealing like 4 weak to all enemies, which is some huge like crowd control or like damage mitigation when you have tons of multi-hits in Scorched Lands. However, it does not help us against stuff like DOTs, which is also prolific here. But we have the cleanses, we've got good blocks. We should be able to get past all that. But yeah, it's honestly going to be pretty ridiculous. It's possible that we could pivot into putting this on Drakal, but I don't think... I don't think that we replace Drakal's Warlock Mantle with something like the gain 1 life whenever you weak somebody. Dawnbreaker is a consideration, but again, we're not really a hit build right now, we're a DOT build. Stormcast Pendant is just so that Drakal can get more ultimates. And it's actually at that point where if we were to do that, we would be able to get a ultimate every other turn, which means that when we really start stacking our deck with the ritual curses, there's going to be times when we're just plain not going to see a medallion to give us another ultimate. So then Cursed Ritual is going to proc every other turn. And having that assurity is quite nice. But we also kind of want to put an 8P on Drakal, but I think that that's after Celeste, to be honest. So that would allow us to do that a little bit sooner. Otherwise, Angorn has Soothing Rain at 8. He's not really going to gain an ultimate off that. Celeste, when she gets 4 AP, actually would get access to Chastise earlier, which is going to give us a lot more sustain. But I feel like saving 4 damage every turn is a lot better than getting like some health. It doesn't make sense. Like, I think Illa's Spellbook in this setup is actually better than Stormcast Pendant, which is kind of weird because, you know, we came here for Stormcast Pendant. I'm sure we'll get offered it again. This is just too insane. Really helps us out. It also means that Angorn pretty much blocks for 10 every turn. Oh shit, I was supposed to heal before this. Okay, it's time to really test that out. Okay, Goblin Looter needs to die ASAP. Hex over here is fine. Let's go ahead. This is our best damage setup. Right out the gate, huh? Huh? You gonna be a little shit? This is also like the worst starting. We got literally the worst starting hand possible. Whatever, whatever. This is pretty much fine. She's gonna get healed 6. This is a good trade. Protect chicken. If I hit you, I'm going to take 4 hex, but that doesn't matter because we're gonna have. Yeah, we're gonna block it. So get some damage in there, and unfortunately, I can't. Ugh. Let's get you ready to be popped. And then honestly, let's get that damage on there. I really don't want to see him see the light of day. This is kind of a problem. I think we're going to be okay, though. Because if I recall correctly... Well, I mean, let's do this efficiently. We're more than fine. Who was worried? It's kind of nice. You can get by with a holy armor instead of a light well, which is just better for us. And then build up that, again, ordering. Should have done that first. And I honestly, we really should. We should shield you. But we won't. Okay, let's go. I am hardly worried about this man. And I think this we shift over. And we legit just kill this man. He's gonna be fine. Stop worrying. We're actually gonna steal this off you. Because we're gonna get more healing out of it. Look at that. We walked into this fight with 15 health to our name. This is good. Unfortunately, I kind of want to copy... Is it necessary? Probably not. This is going to make my whole next turn ritual curses. And I'm about it. Oh, fuck me. I just got that up. Oh, man. Yo, those misplay alerts down in the comments better be blowing up. Because I've been on fire today. Yeah. Then we're also going to do that. Come in. Hit Lightwell. Oh, it was a survival. Why did I think I had to kill everybody? That was probably inefficient. 1 extra week to all enemies is definitely something. Steal up to 12 shield from the enemy in your lane. Quite significant. I think we're going to be fighting... We might be fighting Razar. Which one of his phases is literally just to gain a crap ton of shielding. And stealing 12 of that wouldn't be a bad idea. Otherwise, Nether Orb, again, pretty much always good. Berserker's Helm, I don't think anybody on this team wants to be vulnerable with the amount of health that they have. I'm thinking Thief's Pouch, honestly. Outbreak, don't need to talk about that one again. All of these, honestly, I'm not feeling them. Give me the gold. Give me the gold. We're probably going to end up rerolling that shop anyways. Plus 1 AP on Celeste. At this point, I believe we start seeing purple enemies? No, it's way too early. Oh, because it doesn't go up a threat. At that point, it's going to be no green enemies. That's what I'm thinking. Alright. Alright, alright. We're going to just ignore the entire enemy team. Let's keep Soul Pierce. Death to all Dark Rangers. I mean, we take this. Then we can start setting up this man. He's resistant, but that's fine, honestly. Um... 10 health. Oh my lord. It's so good. Heal the chicken. And honestly, this fight's over. Let's use this block. Alright. Well, boys, we're at it again. We're going to actually let that pass through because this is going to kill this man. And I'm feeling good about that. Get that going. You know what? We can wait till next turn. We'll actually wait a turn before we do that. But that means Chicken's gonna need some loving. Because he's about to bop himself again. She'll be fine. You can even put some of this down there. And that'll pretty much take care of all that. I think Angorn actually pushes for 5 AP. Because then he can use Cleanse twice in a turn. I don't know, we might be able to get away with something that like does some sort of cost reduction, but Holy Smash? Whoop. I'm really liking that. Arcane Ward does go up to 2 ward. Huh. 2 ward's quite significant. So we pretty much have to make the decision here of if we're actually doing like a tank Celeste, or if we feel defensive enough and we can actually add some more damage on Celeste in order to get some like speed up the fight, take out the side lanes, stuff like that. And that's the road that we're currently on here. Personally, I would prefer to do tank Celeste. but it requires a lot of items for us to actually get it going. But I mean, I guess the question is that entirely necessary? Um, because Drakar is pretty much just running this whole show. I just have so many things that I want to see, and that would require us to take Arcane Ward. If we had Galvanize, obviously that'd be better, but we don't. So, Arcane Ward it is. I'm going to go ahead and we'll equip that even. Oh, we have a loot cache here. I like that. I like that a lot. This might become an upgrade. I honestly think at this point, let's go back here. Reroll. Medusa's Gaze is funny. All this is pretty much, like, this is relatively good on Celeste right now, because we've got two, what is it, Shockwave pluses. But I don't think that that's worth 375 gold. We don't deal combo. Okay, this has been an absolute waste of our time. So we'll go ahead, we'll take this assault battle. 2 voodoo shamans, huh? A little interesting. Give me the soul pierce. And you know what? Free up Angorn's lane. So we'll go ahead and we'll attack him. Angorn, on the other hand, is just going to pretty much set himself up and debilitate everybody else. You know, just typical Angorn things. Probably should have hit a campfire to get this Arcane Ward upgraded. Or scared of you. Alright. That is some faith. Why do we keep getting hands like this? Suppose this is a good reason of why we should actually, like, invest in getting good cards on Drakar. We're gonna save that till next turn. Unfortunately, the only reason why we have like so much fury is because we drew Solar Fissure early. But while you don't have, again, getting you to 4 AP is going to enable that to be useful, because then no matter what on turn 2, we can go ahead and utilize that. But instead, I guess we won't. Yeah, this is fine. You know what? I think we're going to drop Lost Medallion here. Just to be able to do that. Really doesn't matter when I do that. I'm going to be full healed next turn anyways. Yeah, I also realized that I'm not talking that much. Apologies for that. It's not even really that, I'm trying to think that hard about everything right now, because the game's basically just playing itself. Just honestly looking to get today done, because, again, the game's pretty much just playing itself. It's honestly a little boring, but, still doing it for you guys, because I know you guys like watching the videos, like listening to, the thought process behind all my decisions and stuff like that. Yeah, maybe I should have went toward Damage Celeste just to speed up these fights a bit. This is just pretty much done. Oh. That person's dead. Go ahead, cleanse all that. Then we'll shift. That'll do it. Soul Conduit's looking much better than the lifesteal, whatever the heck it was. Recycle's looking amazing. I'm thinking that we're going to be taking Recycle. But Soul Conduit is respectable. It's dealing 6 damage for 2 range and has lifesteal. Enemies are always going to have Hex, so it'd be a good spot heal for him. But again, it's like maybe when he gets 4 energy, like we could keep it in the back pocket for now. But I think that recycling is potentially going to be like much more busted. Maybe it won't actually. Interesting. Maybe the answer is Soul Conduit. Let's screw it. Why not? We'll put Soul Conduit in there. We'll probably grab it later. Now we're pretty much just doing chores here. Blocked, huh? It's kind of weird that they can spawn there. Anyways. I am thinking I'd like this loot cache. Purple? I'll take Enchanted Familiar, why not? Obsidian Shiv? Hold up. Hold up. Do we use Obsidian Shiv? I'm not sure we do. It's not like our cards are particularly cheap, right? And we need draw more than we need anything else. We've already taken draw on Jakar, who would want this. And we don't really have the AP to utilize it. We could potentially utilize Obsidian Shiv on Celeste pretty easily, actually. But it's just, I don't know. Not so much. I don't think our characters use Might very well. It's possible that it's, we could use it on Celeste as well, but she's like the only person who would be using this. And of course, the reason why we would use these is to keep Celeste down below everybody else so that she always gives herself shield. And that's really the main draw of it. Still might take Obsidian Shiv for that purpose, but we got the +1 on her, so Stormcast Pendant is actually going to allow her to produce heals and that little extra damage every so often. So I think that this is, we said we came here for it, let's finally take it. Not sure that I want to take that event right now. And I think what we honestly do is take this Breach Elite battle here. Looking at the time, we should be more than good enough to take a look at this. this enchanted familiar is going to be huge. Like, absolutely ludicrous. That's how we're going to handle that. And I'm basically just going to try and pop you as soon as possible. Honestly debating if I pop this now, but I don't think that I do. Now Jakar is going to blow the crap out of this barrel. If we get set up correctly, which it's looking like we will, because there's Lost Medallion turn 2. Boop. I think we can actually wait on this one. If he takes a little bit of damage, he's going to be just fine. Celeste is just going to do Celeste things over here. I don't think that we light well quite yet. So I mean, like, let's not waste this. We'll go ahead and heal ourselves for 6, I guess. Okay, next turn the party starts. Said next turn the party starts. Oh well. This is gonna pop. Pretty good. I think we're honestly gonna wait one more turn now that I think about it. Actually, no, we might as well not, because we have Solar Fissure here, so. Go ahead, get that going, I guess. Keep working on you. We'll wait till next turn. Make sure to do that. We're honestly gonna just, we're going to accept this damage after we block. Gosh, we'll do the double. We definitely needed that. Looking good. As usual, I think we're going to protect the chicken. We're going to get that healing out there. We can still gain a little bit of faith, so we'll go ahead and we'll do that. One more little bop. There we go. Actually, we won't do that. And so now we have a ton of the hex buildup. Well, not a ton. Like, we've only been able to play a little bit of it. We're up at 12, which is going to double the first time we play it. Excuse me? That is not correct. Okay. That's a bug. Get that bug report in there for Josh, so that he can figure out what the heck that was. Meanwhile, we should be able to wrap this up real quick. Close that. Are we seriously not able to put, okay, hold up. That sort of gummed up the whole project there. Because that barrel was pretty much supposed to be dead if that would have been doubled there. Like, we should still be fine. I'm not too concerned about it. It's just annoying. Like, it's getting weakened. A little weird, honestly. Keep ritual or soothing rain for next. Actually want to get in here to deal damage now. Draw me another card, more damage, sounds good. He's gonna be fine, don't worry. Okay. You can't lifesteal off barrels, of course you can't. We have renewal though, so we're fine. Just a little awkward. Go ahead, put that on, trigger that. Okay, full healed. Now that's pretty good. Obsidian ring? I mean, it's much better than these other options. Worst case scenario, we turn it into something. Restore 3 hex, gain 3 hex. This could be potentially pretty good. It's better than his block, technically speaking, except for the fact that everybody's usually at full health, so it would be more of a spot heal. This is a much better spot heal, in my opinion, than that one card that we got offered. I believe it was Life Tap for a 3 cost. Deal 9 damage to an enemy if they have Hex, then we lifesteal. This is basically doing the same thing, and we give ourselves 3 Hex, which obviously, like, oh no, we're going to take some damage. I'm really not concerned about it, like, at all. It's honestly pretty free. I think I like that better than 30 gold. So we'll take that and replace one of his blocks with it. Drakal finally gets his fourth energy. Oh, look, there it is. It's... Oh, wait, Soul Conduit was a different one. Then what was the... What was the 9 damage one? Sorry about this. If I can... There it is. Life Drain. Oh, it applies to weak as well and retains. That's why it costs so much. Yeah, no. I'll take Dark Sacrifice, okay, thanks. And now that we have the extra energy, actually, kind of feeling Soul Conduit. Pretty much just hoping that the other two can block for him, but if he has to block for himself with his little 4-cost cards, it's not gonna it's not gonna be good. Oh man. Anyways. This is all pretty shit. Vigor is actually pretty good for this lineup. Gaining 1 AP allows us to well, I mean the draw really. Is this actually good? Like we pretty much already hit all of our targets. Yeah, I don't know if this is actually good. The hexing is good for us, as is the weak, for obvious reasons. I think we take draw hexing. That way we might be able to pop like early before we actually start scaling up and get a help our turns like 2 through 4, which really suck. Anyways, it is about an hour, so I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I just want to take care of some like little chores here. We don't have access to that, unfortunately. Let's re-roll this one last time. Okay. What? Seeing Dusty Witch Cap makes me wish that I would have taken Obsidian Shiv. Sets us up. But Book of Aeons. That's a lot of damage mitigation. Slows a major debuff though, we can't put it on bosses. But it helps us against literally anything else, like side minions that might be ulting us on that particular turn. I don't think I have the money to pick this up now, but I'm definitely liking it. Let's go over to the trainer, see what we've got here. Free healing salve I'm actually not feeling. Spontaneous growth, I think that haste is kind of, it's potentially bad actually with our current Drakal setup. Otherwise, honestly, taking a look at that, that's pretty damn good. Nature's Will, double all regen, and backlash in an area. Honestly, these are all pretty bad. But someone tested on the Discord and said that legendaries upgrade into legendaries, so we might run into an oracle that we want to, that we could up tier one of these at. And if we were to up tier something at an oracle, I think that I would want a yellow legendary over a blue legendary, definitely over a green legendary. I'm not really impressed with all those with our current setup. Hmm. Yeah. I think I'll take this. Spark's pretty good. God, I really wish I would have taken Obsidian Shiv now. Isn't that usually how that goes? Camouflage, also incredibly good. But you know what? I'm gonna re-roll this. Rocket Jump. Okay. I think we want to sit on this shop. This could potentially be incredibly good for us. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, be able to think about that over the next 2 days. If you have any feedback you want to leave, be sure to leave it down in the comments below. Be that any, like how are you feeling about the current team, misplay alerts, comments, questions, concerns. Leave that down there. I try to respond to every single one of them. I like seeing them. Anyways, you guys take care, and until next time, I'll catch you guys around.